The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Time for a punt for the Elks, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Snowhawks offense, and their running back set to go once more. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. He'll get this out to his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
To the air now on 1st and 10.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now,
this one batted in the air and intercepted. And the Elks are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Elks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Elks getting set to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45. The Snowhawks offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. 10
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing now from the gun. A pickup there of 13. That's enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Snowhawks. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Elks offense about ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Quick throw here is complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. From the gun, here's a handoff. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Here's a 2nd and 6. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. They'll look to throw again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to the air one more time. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. Here's a run. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Elks. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Snowhawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one is caught. It's Hudson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. Now a give up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Elks offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Back to throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.